Make the long drive this season with confidence all year long. Get ready for your next road trip with Goodyear tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon.
Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Ripon High School playing Kewaskum High School. Some technical difficulties to get started here. Thank you for staying with us. Ripon has scored one goal. I believe it was Spencer Schultz that got the goal earlier, about the 10-minute mark. We're now in the just getting ready to start the 17-minute mark here in the first half of today's match between the Ripon Tigers and the Kewaskum Indians. This is not a conference game. Uh, Ripon played Kewaskum in the conference game last week, Thursday at Kewaskum, and won that game 1-0. So ball gets up to midfield. Ripon gets it back at Adam Banerjee. Now Rock kicks it down, but taken away by Kewaskum. Kewaskum heads it downfield, and looks like Cameron Dillon there to kick the ball away, kicks it downfield, and gets it downfield to Muncho. And now Whitrock kicks it over to Banerjee. Banerjee over to the other side. And getting it around, and that's Connor Weckworth. Cloudy day out here today. Makes it a little difficult to read the numbers. Spencer Schultz. It's also senior night out here, by the way. Spencer Schultz with the ball, and he has it kicked away downfield by Kewaskum. Now going down for it is Cody Kamen. He kicks it downfield and hustling down for it is Munchell. He's defended by Kewaskum in the corner. And now, nice opportunity for a goal by Casting Schmidt. That's going to go at the back of the end line and will be a Ripon corner kick as it went off a Kewaskum player. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. You'll notice up in the upper left-hand corner of your screen that sponsors for the Ripon Sports up there. Please be sure to support the sponsors that support Ripon High School sports. Corner kicked away by Kewaskum, and now hustling down for it is Kewaskum, but Liam Gilfillan, the goalkeeper for Ripon, comes out. He boots it downfield. And Ripon with an opportunity. They've got it way down in front of the goal, now into the corner. And Hammond takes it away from the defender for Kewaskum. Kicks it toward the goal. So Ripon still with the ball, keeping it in their own end of the field. Energy gets it over to the other side now. Bring it back out towards center field. Work the ball around now to Kamen. Cody Kamen gets it upfield. Banerjee now with it in the right-hand corner. Ripon in the black, Kewaskum in the white. Ripon moving from left to right on your screen. And a kick down heads it, and that's going to go out of bounds off Ripon, so it'll be Ripon ball. Kewaskum ball. I believe that went off Spencer Schultz. Spencer Schultz wearing number 19 tonight. He all season long has wore number 12, but tonight for some reason wearing number 19. So kick the ball from the goal box for Kewaskum. Get it downfield, and getting it out is Ripon. That's Dylan Kamen. Get a foot on it. Kamen gets up on it again. Actually, that's Cody Kamen. Over to Munchell here on the near side. Munchell kicks it into the middle of the field. Kicked out by Kewaskum. Ripon hustles back for it. That's Whitrock. Gets it out to Adam Banerjee. Banerjee over to the far corner. And they kick the ball around a little bit. Back to Banerjee. He kicks it in toward the goal, and it'll go off a Kewaskum player. Banerjee will get another corner kick for the Tigers. I believe that's corner kick number 2 for Ripon. So Banerjee do the corner kick from far right-hand corner on the far side of the field. Kicks in and knocked away by Kewaskum. That's going to go out of bounds. Banerjee right there. Grab it, throw it back in, and it's headed right back to Banerjee out on the far side. But Banerjee keeps it in play. Now Whitrock heads it over to Munchell. Munchell works it around a little bit. Now gets it to Whitrock. Whitrock tries to get it over to, looks like Casting Schmidt, but kicked away by Kewaskum. Now goes out of bounds off Ripon. So Kewaskum with the ball. So right now, Sorrow kicks it back to the back defensive line. Dylan Kamen kicks it over to the far side. Bring it out to midfield, and that's going to over to a Kewaskum player. Kicks it downfield. And again, Ripon gets it back in the back defense. Cody Kamen, he gets it up to John Munchell. Munchell gets it downfield. Kewaskum falls on it, but Ripon maintains it. That was, I believe that was Schultz got it over to Dylan Cameron. And so now we're going to have a Ripon corner kick. That'll be Isaac Whitrock. That's going to come from the near right corner. Whitrock with the corner kick. Gets it in. And Kewaskum kicks it out. Gets it away from the goal area. So Ripon have to work for it a little bit harder to get this in the goal. Kewaskum working the ball out now. Get it out to about the 40-yard line of the football field. Now kick it downfield. Ripon gives chase, and they'll get the ball back in the backfield. Cody Cameron, and he'll kick it out of bounds. It'll roll out of bounds before John Munchow can get there. So throwing it in for Kewaskum, Andrew Bolek, knocked away by Ripon. That's Spencer Schultz. Gets it to Whitrock. Whitrock will kick it ahead, trying to get it to Schultz, but it's going to go out of bounds in front of the Ripon bench. So again, Bolek throws it in. Excuse me, that was not Bolek. That was Oliver Hayden. Now, kicked downfield by Ripon, and the back defensive line comes up out. And the goalkeeper picks it up, kicks it downfield. Osaro tries to get it over to Banerjee, but taken there by Kewaskum, kicking it downfield. Hayden Johnson. Johnson gets it down. Ripon fighting for the ball. And Kewaskum with it. They kick it toward the goal, and then a header just off the top of the crossbar. Off the head and into the goal now. And that's now Felons. Kick that into the goal for Kewaskum to tie things up here in the 25th minute. Just into the 25th minute, 25:02. As Laney Felons gets it in for Kewaskum. So getting the action back underway. Ripon with the ball, and now that's going to roll out at about midfield off Kewaskum. So Cameron comes up to throw it in, throws it into Hayden Polish, and has stolen away by Kewaskum, and that's Felons. Felons working it upfield, and now stolen away by Ripon. And that's Henry Walheim. And it's going to go out of bounds off Kewaskum at about the midfield of the football field. Throw into Ripon. And Spencer Schultz comes up. Now kicked over to the other side, trying to get it to Polish. Polish gets it, kicks it upfield a little bit. Now kicks it toward the goal. Goes off Kewaskum, and Isaac Whitrock right there to take it, gets it back over to Polish on the far side. Now stolen away by Kewaskum. And Kewaskum kicks it out of bounds, and it'll be Ripon ball. And going over to throw the ball in for the Tigers is going to be Spencer Schultz. Spencer Schultz getting ready. Spencer, one of the 7 seniors on this team for senior night tonight. We'll honor the seniors at halftime of this match. Coming in for Ripon, Landon Scheidel. He'll come in for Drew Kastenschmidt. Kastenschmidt will have a seat. And it's going to be Kewaskum's ball as the goalkeeper will kick it from the goal box. Kicks it out to one of his players, and that's Oliver Hayden. Hayden kicks it upfield now to Felons. Bolek. Bolek kicks it upfield, kicked back by Ripon. Now Felons kicks it up midfield, and now around a little bit, 2 different players of the Kewaskum team kicking it upfield and finding it upfield is Bolek. He kicks it ahead to Austin Jans. And Jans has it go the end line, as it picked up by Gilfillan. And Gilfillan gives it a punt downfield, and that's going to go all the way down past the 30-yard line of the football field on the right side. Now Kewaskum gets it back. Ripon trying to get it back. Banerjee with the ball. He's about 30-yard line of the football field. Kicks toward the goal, but the keeper stops it. He'll come up and pump the ball downfield. Doesn't get the kind of punts that Gelflin for Ripon gets. Gelflin gets real good punts downfield. So hustling for the ball. Cody Cameron, and it goes out of bounds off Cameron and comes up to throw it in as Austin Jans. And a substitution for Kewaskum as coming into the game is Anthony Masalachi. Quite a name. So I hope I didn't murder it too bad. Anyway, now with the ball for Kewaskum, Hayden Johnson. And he kicks toward the goal, and Gelflin grabs it, snags it there, and he'll punt it downfield. Gets it all the way down past midfield, kicked away by Kewaskum. They get it back over the midcourt or midfield. And Ripon gets the ball, kicking it ahead to trying to get it to Polish, and then Kewaskum gets it back, kicks it all the way across field. That's Bullock, and goes out of bounds. So it'll be Ripon ball out of bounds in the backfield on the far side. Throw in now. They get it over to Cameron. Cody Polish, or Caden Polish, excuse me. Trying to get the ball up. He has it taken away, and now they get it up to Jans for Kewaskum. And we have a whistle, and it's going to be Ripon ball. So once again, gets the ball back. They'll get a kick from the 30-yard line, but the referee says no, you got to move it back a little further. So they've got it at the 48-yard line of the football field, just on Ripon's side of the midfield. Kick it down. That's Delsaro. He has control of it. Gets it up to Scheidel. Scheidel working the ball. Delsaro now kicked away by Kewaskum. Kewaskum gets it downfield, and Cameron Dillon right there to take it away. He'll get it over to Polish on the near side of the field. Polish almost had to go out of bounds, but he saved it. Puts it over in the corner. Common practice. Practice for Ripon. Try to get it over in the corner so that the opposing player will kick it out of bounds on the end line. That way Ripon gets the corner kick. But it didn't work this time as they got it kicked away now. And Polish kicks it out. As he gets it to Spencer Schultz. Schultz keeps it going out of bounds. He's in the corner. It's going to go out of bounds on the near side off Kewaskum. Ripon ball. So Spencer Schultz throws the ball in for the Tigers and getting it over to the center of the field. Kewaskum gets it upfield once again. Looks like Jans. He kicked it over toward the goal, but knocked away and out of bounds off Ripon, I believe it's going to be. I'm not sure if it went off the Ripon player off the back line or not. Nobody's moving for a corner kick yet, anyway. No, Kewaskum will get to throw it in from the near side. That'll be Ryan Buckle. We'll throw it in. He gets it into Felons. Felons. Oh, Ripon gets it back in the near side. And throw in by Ripon, and that's going to be, I believe they called a handball on Ripon. So Ripon gets the ball back. Gilfillan punts it downfield, gets it down to the midfield for the Tigers. That didn't work either for me. I tried moving it around, but in fact, I had it on this side and I moved it over. 'Cause before we had three of them up there. That's because it's going here. I would have just finished with the way I was doing it, but I know like thanks for staying with us. Some technical issues we're dealing with and trying to get that corrected. So during halftime, we're going to take a break and try rebooting some things and see if that helps our technical issues and come back on. So stay with us at halftime. We got about a minute before halftime, minute and a quarter. So stay with us and we'll try to get our technical issues fixed. So Ripon with the ball right now. Score tied up here at 1-1. Kewaskum and Ripon. And with the ball on the far side, Ripon has it. They get it out to Banerjee. Banerjee kicks it toward the goal and knocked away by the goalkeeper. I'm not so sure that would have been in or not, but seeing as he touched it, it is Ripon's ball on a corner kick. So Whitrock rushes over and puts the ball down for the corner kick. Got about a little more than 30 seconds remaining, and ball was going toward the goal, but the keeper grabbed it, kept it from going in, and he throws it out. And Ripon with the ball. They've got about 20 seconds remaining, and now the ball goes out the end line off of Ripon. So goalkeeper taking his time to get the ball in as we got 9 seconds remaining on the clock. And so he's just taking his time, going to give it a little pooch kick and going to go out of bounds. And that'll be the halftime. So we're going to take a little break here and we'll be back. So stay with us. We'll be back in just a little bit.